Hey guys, what's going on here? It is Chris as normal. Hope you guys all had a very good day on the big Wednesday slate. Uh, a lot of really high scores, as you guys saw last night. Cash lines were crazy, but hopefully, you guys all got it done, and we definitely did here. So, anyway, recap last night and looking ahead to today's three-game Thursday, October 24th slate. So, it was a very good one once again for us. We're getting the season off right. We scored a 383.3 on Fanduel over here. Um, as you see here, these are all our subs here, and they did pretty good. So this is our lineup. We went with Irving here. There wasn't really anyone else I liked. I did like Rozier, and then I didn't mind Fox, but I wanted somebody big. Plus, that total over there in Brooklyn, that total was climbing up pretty good. So I wanted a little bit more exposure to that, and Irving went off. I think he had 60 or 70 points, so he definitely killed it. Butler and the Waiters news let me go get none. I had like 1% ownership here on FanDuel. Booker, he didn't do as good as I thought he would, but he still, did all right. Rebounded there at the end. Hero was very chalky. Oubre went off for 40 plus. Luke Kennard, kind of a last second guy that I got on, and obviously he killed it. He did very very good, and it was either him or Bonga, and I just decided obviously to go Kennard here since they were missing Griffin. Went with Porzingis. Heard his minutes were going to get cut right when I was posting the lineup, so that kind of sucked, but still, he did all right for us. Covington, it didn't do the greatest. I mean, I could have went down to Washington or something like that, but I was kind of set on this top core right here. And then Towns obviously was a really good play. Should have went Drummond, but still Towns was very very solid as well. So, yeah, very good night over there on FanDuel. And our DK lineup advice for our subs didn't do too bad either. As you see, different lineups here. It wasn't too shabby. Did pretty good over here. Here's some of them. Hero, kind of the same format over there on FanDuel, but over here more you could get more centers. Drummond Bagley combo there, which I did like quite a bit. And then Morris went over here from Detroit just because it was a pace up game, which is kind of surprising. Indiana's going to be playing a lot faster this year, so keep that in mind. And then Irving, Kennard, so kind of the same combo going on there. And yeah, it wasn't too bad. And then took out Bacon for Hero. So yeah, wasn't too shabby at all. Won quite a bit. That's a pretty good return right there. $1,200. And then here's another one here. As you see, won 2,500 off only $151. So a very, very good return. And yeah, definitely will take that. Huge night for all of our subscribers. Hopefully, you guys all did very good. There were so many screenshots. I just took as many as I could and put it up there. So yeah, very, very good night for us. And I would love to have you guys come join us. To get in, check out our website down there in the comment section below. If you guys have any questions, our Twitter is right here, as you can see there, DFS Moneymakers 2. Message us and we'll get you all set up. And today is going to be a little bit harder to get set up. We are going to be very, very busy today, so we will not be able to get people in later on in the day. So if you sign up within maybe about 2 hours of this video going up, we will probably get you in for the day. If you sign up after, we will not be able to get to you. So even if you paid, don't worry. We're not scamming you out. We're just really busy today, and we will get you in for a Friday slate for sure. But like I said, if you sign up within 2 hours after this video going up, we will probably be able to get you in. But if you sign up 1 hour or 2 hours before lock, you're going to have to wait till tomorrow. So that is kind of what we got going on. So, yeah, very good night, and hopefully you guys come join us. And like I said, link is in the description below to get signed up for FanDuel or DK. So, yeah, that is mostly it for the recap. Really good night, and hopefully, like I said, you guys did good as well. Anyway, we got a 3-gamer today, and we got a ton of studs out here today. Giannis, Harden, Curry, Drummond, Westbrook, Kawhi. I mean, this is a ton. Even Trae Young is still a star. So, yeah, it's going to be hard. Definitely a GPP night because you're going to have to get one or two of these guys in here, and then the rest are going to be, your scrubs. So, anyway, let's go get into it here. Our first game is Atlanta and Detroit. We got a 220 total in Detroit by 1. So this is a back-to-back for Detroit. Watch out for maybe minute restrictions on Drummond. It is a back-to-back. He did play 41 minutes. It is the start of the season, obviously the very beginning of it. So maybe he's fresh and ready to go. If this was mid-season or at the end, obviously I don't think he'd play. But definitely keep an eye. If we get word he's only going to play, low 30s, that might hurt him a little bit. But on FanDuel, you kind of got to go him here. Expect him to be very, very high owned because of what he did last night. So anyway, excuse me, let's get into it. I do like Trae Young at 4,400. Not too afraid of Reggie Jackson. He's going to be hard to get in on DK, but for sure I do like him on FanDuel. Only thing that sucks about Trae Young is his turnovers. It's kind of like a Westbrook in that sense. Gets like 6, 7 turnovers, which is bad because -1 per turnover. So that's 6 or 7 points taken off there. But I still really do like Young at 9,000. I think you can definitely get him in there. And then we got D Rose, definitely one of my favorite plays at $5,500, coming off the bench and looked pretty good there against Indiana. Usage was 29, so not too bad. 18 points and 9 assists. As you see there, 29 fantasy points. So I definitely like D Rose on FanDuel and DraftKings. Kevin Huerter not only going to play 15 minutes, so I'm not too into him. Snell sucks. Brown, he's going to trash as well, so I'm not too into him. And then there's Cam Reddish. When I did the projections, he wasn't in here. I got him for maybe like 19. He's only going to play at max 25 minutes. He didn't really look that great in the preseason either, so I don't know how much I'm going to play him. You got DeAndre Hunter and Bembry. I'm going to give the slight projection bump to Hunter just because he's probably going to start. We don't have any confirmation yet, but I don't mind him. I would recommend on FanDuel probably Bembry just because he's $1,000 cheaper, and he's kind of an all-around guy. Usage isn't that high. Get you a couple steals, as you see here in the preseason didn't do too bad. So I personally probably take Bembry over Hunter, but if you want to go safer, I guess you can go Hunter just because the minutes might be there. But my overall play is definitely going to be Bembry over Hunter, and he's so cheap, only 3,800. Luke Kennard will be once again very popular. I don't think he's going to do what he did last night. But still, he shot 13 times, and I like that coming off the bench there. He played 28 minutes, so I do like Luke Kennard. He's not going to do that again. I see around 22, 23. Hawks do suck, though, so maybe you can put him in there. This is another pace-up spot here for Detroit since Atlanta plays very fast, and their defense is really bad. So, I don't really want to go on the bandwagon of picking these guys, but they're in such a good spot again. Unfortunately, their ownership's going to be really high, but I mean, they're still very good plays here. You can look at Markieff here. Didn't do the greatest, but he's still only 5,000, which isn't too bad. They moved him over to small forward, which probably I'm not going to put him in there just because he's a small forward. He still shot 11 times. Obviously, he didn't do that great, but still 11 shots. If you would hit a couple more of those, he would have got you around 21, 22 points. So I don't mind Markieff. Probably go Luke Kennard since he has the hot hand, and he's a little bit more of a playmaker over there than Markieff Morris. But yeah, it's just up to you guys, but I do like Luke Kennard and Bembry right there at your small forwards. I'm kind of interested in Christian Wood. I know that's weird. No one's mentioned him, but Drummond just played a ton of minutes last night. A lot of these guys played a lot. I wouldn't be surprised if they played Wood a little bit. I know they didn't play him at all, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he is the backup power forward / center. And if we do get word Drummond might have a little bit of a minute restriction, maybe Wood GPP, but the dude's 51, which sucks. But yeah, that's the only bad thing there. Parker, he might get you a 22, 23. He's an all right option here. Probably going to be coming off the bench. Collins, a solid option at 83. I don't know if I can get him in there, but he is in a very good spot if you guys can go get Collins. One of my favorite power forwards on the slate. I don't expect too much from Lynn. 23 is actually a little high. he's not really, his usage is just not right there right now. If we go look at it here in the preseason, 28, 12, 15. So it's just all over the place, and the shot is just terrible right now. 0 for 7, 2 for 10. So, I mean, if he gets his shot going, you can definitely look at him. His rebounds are there his last two games, but I don't know. I mean, Drummond's on the slate, so you can't really put in Lynn. And then speaking of Drummond, there he is at 52 and a half. I got him at definitely a solid play on both sides here tonight. So I don't mind a couple from this Atlanta Detroit game. I think it's going to be very chalky just because everyone's very cheap, and it's a pace up game here. So hopefully Detroit. The only thing I'm worried about is Detroit coming out flat, but I mean they are facing Atlanta, so I don't think they will. But definitely monitor Drummond. That's the big thing you got to really monitor is what is he going to do with their minutes there. So next game we got is Milwaukee and Houston, and we got some big boys in this one. Let me go change that real quick. So we got Russell Westbrook. I got him at 43. That could be stretching a little bit. I'm just not liking him. His hand's still obviously bugging him a little bit. I mean, his shot is just terrible. 4 for 10, 7 for 17. I mean, that's not bad. 5 for 13, 6 for 13. Isn't the worst. Usage rate is still pretty high, but I mean, you got Curry and you got Young on the slate that are already proven themselves. Still look pretty good this preseason. So I guess Westbrook in a GPP only, but I mean, you got Curry, so I'm probably just gonna go Curry here. Bledsoe is always an interesting dude. He always sucks, or he always does good when I don't pick him. So I mean, I don't mind him here. Going to be going up against Westbrook, not the best defender. He did have that rib injury. Is he going to be 100%? We're not sure here, as you see here, not quite 100. I still think he gets you 30, 31 in this one. But Bledsoe's Bledsoe. That dude is so up and down. And he hasn't really played too much in the preseason. So I'm a little worried about Bledsoe. But, I mean, he's only 7,000. So, I mean, I don't mind it. It's either you go Curry Bledsoe, or you go Curry Young, and then you have to sacrifice some other spots. So, I mean, I don't mind him. I think he still gets you 30, 32, but it's always risky just because he's so up and down. Harden for sure, my favorite big boy on the slate. I do like Giannis, but for sure going to be going James Harden. Middleton, I got him at 32. Might be a little high, 30 to 31, maybe 32 at max there for him. And that's really it there. Giannis, I got him at 58, so I'm definitely going to take James Harden over him for sure. Don't get me wrong, Giannis is still in a pretty good spot, pace up for him as well, but Harden's Harden, man. I just got to go that way. Don't mind some Daniel House here if he gets to start. I got him at 21, which might be a little high, but around 19 to 20, if that's what you're looking at. His usage is absolutely nowhere to be seen, but he's kind of a defensive player and an all-around guy here. So if you need someone in GPP, I don't mind Daniel House if you want to. He's not going to get you a ton, but there's so many stars and scrubs out there. You're going to have to go that way. Tucker's an okay play. Usage usually is not too high, but it went from 9% to up to 16% or so, I think, in the preseason. So that's always a good sign, but Tucker's Tucker. He's going to play 40 minutes and probably get you anywhere from 18 to 20 points, which isn't too bad. More of a DK play. He's not bad on FanDuel, but probably more of a DraftKings play over there since he's dirt cheap. Then you got Ersan. I don't mind him coming off the bench. I got him at 18. The only bad thing, though, is his minutes are not there, but he's usually very productive in his minutes, as you saw in the preseason. So he's not a bad option at only 3,700. And that's probably what we're looking at there. Not too into Brook Lopez here. You can look at Capella, but Drummond's Drummond. As I mentioned, so I'm just going to go Drummond. I mean, that's just the way to go. Capella is so up and down. I got him at 37, might be a little bit of a stretch. I might go put him down around 35, but yeah, not really a Capella game for me. Definitely, like I said, probably going to be going Drummond here and moving on. Last game, Golden State and the Clippers. Got a 225, a little bit of a pace down spot for Golden State, but still not too bad. They're going to be in their new arena there, the Chase Center or something like that, Chase something. And Golden State, their fans, they they light it up. So I do expect this one to be still a pretty good one. I love Curry, definitely my favorite point guard on the slate, and love him over there on DK as well. You can look at Beverly, not going to get you a ton. Only shot 1 for 7 last time out, so if he gets a couple more shots down, he can get you 25. So if you're going on FanDuel, you can look at Beverly, but that's kind of a stretch for me. Landry, he's trash. I'm not going to put him in there. Shooting guard, I don't mind D'Angelo Russell. I don't think his ownership will be too high. Definitely a GPP guy to look at, and I don't mind him. I really don't mind him. You got Sweet Lou at 34.5, solid option. I don't know who's going to be first in line in this rotation pool or Evans. As we know, they're kind of thin at the point guard, shooting guard position there. Golden State is. And Poole got quite a bit of run in the preseason 23, 21, 25, 24, 19. I expect him to get you around 17 to 18, 19 minutes in this one. The dude comes out and shoots a ton off the bench, as you see there. He gets his shots off. So usage rate was crazy in the preseason. So I don't mind Poole. He might be a little risky just because we don't know the rotation yet for Steve Kerr, but obviously he wanted to see what Poole got, what Poole has. He wouldn't be playing him this much and letting him shoot this much if he wasn't interested in him. So I definitely think you can look at Poole. I'd pick probably Poole over Evans, but that's just me. But like I said, I don't know the rotation, so don't quote me on picking Poole. Risky just because I don't know what's going on over there. Don't mind Kawhi, but probably my least favorite out of the big 4 or 5. Glenn Robertson, he's an okay option, going to get the start. Usage is really bad. I got him at 19. He might be a little bit of a stretch, maybe 17 to 18 for him. But he's $3,500, and small forward for cheap is not looking too good. So he's an okay guy. Dude's going to start a little bit, so you can look at him. Burks is back, so that's why I think it could hurt Poole. So definitely keep that in mind. Like I said, just have to see what's going on with that Golden State rotation there. I got Draymond at 36. Might be a little bit of a push, but I got him there. Marquise Chris, unfortunately, Looney's back, so he's not really in play anymore. I mean, he still might be okay off the bench, but I don't expect him to play more than 17 minutes. JaMychal Green, an okay spot, but I mean, you got Tucker and Urson and Parker that I would rather have. And in center position, I don't mind Montrez. This guy here, man, this guy really annoys me sometimes. Zubac, definitely more of a DK play because we don't need him on FanDuel, but only played 10 minutes. His usage was still 18, which is not bad. He was going up against like a smaller lineup there with LeBron and McGee didn't play too much there, but and he had 80, so it wasn't really the best spot for him. We'll see what they do here. Golden State's still not the biggest team with Draymond there, but I mean, hopefully they play him a little bit more than 10 minutes here. I mean, you have Looney, and he's a big boy down there, and I think they may need to put Zubac down there against Looney because Looney's kind of a rebound rim protector there, and Zubac's going to need to be down there because Harrell can't really, go up against a big boy with Looney. So Zubac only in a GPP. The dude is so up and down with his minutes. Doc, I guess, just doesn't want to play him. But like I said, he was facing a Laker team that didn't really play center as much. So we'll have to see. I mean, both teams can go small, and they could also go big. So we'll just have to see. If you want to take a shot with Zubac, GPP only on DraftKings, he's worth a shot just because he's so cheap over there, and he helps you get in some bigger guys over there. So that's kind of what we're looking at. We go see if I can go plug in some guys for you. Like I said, Curry and Young is the recommended thing that I would do there. It's going to be a little hard to get them in there. If not, Bledsoe is probably my backup for sure. Shooting guard, I probably got to get James Harden in there. But like I said, it's going to get hard to get Young in there. So that's the only thing I'm worried about. Small forward is just not that great tonight besides Giannis. Go Bembry really cheap. And then you're going to have to go cheap again here with one of these guys. Or we got small forward. I guess you could probably go put in Luke Kennard here if you want at 48. That only gives you 5,000, so you might have to go down to Bledsoe here. Like I said, if you can go get Collins, definitely recommended. It's going to be hard to get him on FanDuel, though. I guess just go Tucker here, and then you can. Man, it doesn't look good. Urson, and you still only have 7,100. It's hard to get Drummond in there. So I think Drummond's a must. You're going to have to mix and match some of these guys, maybe get off Rose. I mean, maybe you have to get off Young. So it's going to be hard. Would you rather have Young or Drummond? For sure, going to have Drummond in this one. Like I said, if there's minute restrictions, may change up a little bit, but I still obviously like Drummond quite a bit. I mean, Harrell, you can look at him, but I don't think he has much upside. As we know, 32, 33 for him in this one. So, yeah, honestly, going to be a little hard to figure out, what stars to put in there, what scrubs to put in. I'm going to have to look at rotations and usage a little bit more from the preseason and see what we got going on. So, yeah, I mean, this is going to be hard. On paper, this lineup looks like trash, but there's just so many big boys out there. You're going to have to go starts and scrubs here. So that is mostly it. Going to be an interesting one to figure out. Yeah, excuse me. And yeah, we'll have to figure it out, and hopefully we do pretty good here tonight. So that is mostly it, guys. As normal, if you guys want to come sign up, would love to have you guys come join us. Like I said, if you sign up within 2 hours of this video going up, you will probably get in. If you sign up after that, you're going to have to wait until Friday to get officially signed up. So, like I said, if you guys sign up like an hour before lock, you're just going to have to wait until Friday to get in because we are going to be busy. So that is mostly it. Like I said, very good night for us last night. Come join us. And like I said, it's only $50 a month. And look at these guys just absolutely annihilated. They paid for their monthly times like 20 or 30. So yeah, why not come join us? I mean, everybody already made back their month pass and even their season pass. So it's, a no-brainer. Come join us. Like I said, here is our Twitter right here. Our website will be down there in the comment section below for you guys to get all signed up. So that is it as normal. If you guys are new here, welcome. Thanks for watching the video. Hit that sub button. We do breakdowns almost every single main slate for the NBA season. And yeah. And as normal, if you guys like the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it. Thanks for killing it the last couple days. And yeah, so we will see you guys on Friday. Small Thursday slate. It looks promising. Just gonna have to figure out some of the big boys and the scrubs. But we will be back here on Friday to do a video for you guys. So that is it. Enjoy your guys this Thursday, and we will see you guys here all tomorrow.